Happy Monday the 21st of April 2025. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. Pardon my baby brother in the background. He's just a little rowdy, but he's happy. Because he enjoys, the trappings of watching me make my humble little videos. Today, I'm going to bring you. Well, first, let me take the bull by the horns. The title of this video is Peaches and Cream Barbie Unboxing and Review. And what I mean by taking the bull by the horns is that, on the real, this is Peaches and Cream Barbie, y'all. It is no secret that Barbie is white. She was born white, she was created by white folks, and intended for white children. However, time and greed showed Mattel that maybe, just maybe, melanated children also wanted to see themselves in Barbie's eyes, not just Caucasian children. Okay? With that said, let's go on. So, this is the black version of Peaches and Cream Barbie. I decided to do a twofer in this video. I'm reviewing both dolls, okay? But let me start off with this one over here. This is supposedly an homage to the original Peaches and Cream Barbie. This doll, again, is supposedly created or inspired, okay, by the original. But the truth is, comparing apples to apples, Peaches and Cream Barbie, the original, is a juicy, delicious, high quality, organic apple, and this is apple drink. Apple drink. So, let's start with her. This little lady is not all bad, I'm not gonna, trash her, and I bought her because she is beautiful. I do like her, you know. By the way, she is just Barbie, 216, fashionista. I really hate how Mattel has cheapened out, okay, and decided to just call every female doll Barbie and every male doll Ken. I've already brought this up in my last video. How, I'm peeved. Oh, by the way, one good point. This artwork is beautiful. It is gorgeous and it reminiscing of the Superstar era. Not exactly, but it reminds me a little bit of the Superstar era. Isn't this illustration beautiful or what? Okay, let's move on. So this Peaches and Cream inspired Barbie, quote unquote, I'm gonna tell you everything like Miss Swan used to say. I tell you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, let me have my little razor over her to get her off her liner. Thank you all very, very much for bearing with me and my low-tech videos. Oh no, there's no that's what this is. This is what she is attached with a little plastic thingy. Okay, and okay, she's off her liner. Well, again, her liner, it shows an itty bitty photograph of Peaches and Cream Barbie, 1985 Barbie 65th anniversary. Okay, yeah. On to the dolly. Okay, this Barbie, again, she has her good and bad points. Good point, beautiful illustration, Yes, reminds me of the superstar era. Yes. Another good point. Oh, her face. Look at this punum. She is beautiful. Okay. She has a big, bright smile. Okay. Let me see. My eyes are not what they used to be. If her face does not seem pixelated, it. Let me. I'm sorry. I gotta do this off camera, y'all. I'm just removing the rubber band on the back so you can fully appreciate her. Now, this doll, I realize that this is not a reproduction. A reproduction will look identical, you know. I realize that this is, like I said, inspired by. Okay, another good point. Her hair. Her hair, I like how it feels. I really do. I don't believe it's saran. It's certainly not polypropylene. I don't believe. I think this is a low grade nylon because it's very shiny and smooth to the touch. I like her hair. I wish it was longer, but whatever. I don't think I'm gonna reroute her because her head is not, squishy. It's not hard. I mean, it is hard, so it's not, squishy. So I don't see myself rerouting her anytime soon. So besides, look at this punum. Oh, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. So that's another good point. Another good point that I would say is that Sister Girl has arched feet. Okay? No, so lifelike, big old flat feet. I know. But I'm just one of those people who prefers the high heels. It's not as arched, as the original Barbie's, spike heels, but whatever. I can live with this. Okay, that's the good. Now, the bad. Well, the good. This dress, uh, it's very, very cheap. It's a print to sort of, perhaps, kind of mimic the beautifully encrusted vinyl that her bodice original was made from. So this is obviously not chiffon, okay? This must be a very low grade imitation chiffon, okay? The design is not horrible, it's not a horrible design, but again, it's very, very cheap, okay? Something else I don't appreciate is that Sister Girl ain't got no panties. I mean, they're sculpted. So whatever, Another thing that I don't appreciate is the position of these fingers. Oh my goodness. Why has Mattel, made it so that most dolls are released with these fingers? Sister Girl looks like she blew her nose without a handkerchief and is trying to shake off the... Ugh. Why? This is a horrible hand position. I hate it. I believe this is the tall body. Let me see. Let me put her... yeah, she seems a little bit taller, than regular size Barbie. Something else that I don't appreciate. Okay, these earrings. Come on, these earrings. You see, Mattel, in their efforts of trying to be edgy and innovative, they really strike out. They strike out because, again, these rhombus, square tilted square earrings are not happening with this dress. They are just not happening. I don't like these earrings. I really don't. She looks stupid. I mean, I think I'm gonna redress her in maybe an evening gown or something, because her face is too beautiful to just leave her like this. Okay. So, of course, her legs do not bend. Now, these blue shoes, what the poop? These blue shoes have nothing to do with this outfit. Mattel designers, seriously, get it together, y'all. Get your poop together. These blue shoes have nothing to do with this peachy dress. Really, absolutely nothing to do with it. And that wraps it up. That's about all I can say about this dolly. Okay. When I first saw her, I was tempted at rebodiing her. But, I'm just going to leave her alone. I'm going to leave her body alone. And I'm not going to try to rebody her because even though I hate these arms, her head is very hard. So if I try to rebody her, I really risk breaking her neck or the neck peg inside. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna, leave her be. So that's all I gotta say about this peaches and cream Barbie homage. Okay. With that said, I wrap it up with her. I'm gonna put her aside for a minute. Okay, and now the real star of this video, Miss Peaches and Cream Barbie. Okay, let me get my little Well, first let me show you the box. The box shows stunning photography. I mean, really, it doesn't get any better than this. And this is from a time when Barbie was photographed just well. Okay, the photographer, impeccable lighting. Okay, beautiful composition. Okay, this is just a plain good picture. That's it. She's not, all airbrushed. It's not. Because if the doll is beautiful already, and if the photographer knows what he or she is doing, they will take a good photograph of the doll. So here it is. Okay, this is just a beautiful photograph. Beautiful, beautiful photograph. Simple as that. So, one of the reasons why I love this. She comes, well, I'll show you what she comes with. Her packaging is very straightforward. Okay. Okay, let me get her out. Oh, and here, has pictures of the different ways you can arrange her stole, okay, or boa. Let me get her out of the box. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby brother's a little rowdy, but he's happy. Trust me, he's happy. Okay, let me do this on camera. Okay, now the unboxing. All right. This doll came with what the standard 80s dolls, would bring, which was a little catalog featuring all the dolls and fashions that were available in that year. I'm not going to go through every single item in this catalog in the interest of time. But just a little quick looky look. Now, this was brilliant advertisement. Of course, this is before internet, everybody had the world at their fingertips in their pocket. Okay, now, onto her contents. She brings, let me see. Ooh, Sister Girl did not come with instructions. She did not come with instructions. Oh my. And by the way, she's not wearing panties either, but whatever. She is a doll after all. Okay, she comes with this little spin thingy, you know, that is supposed to like show you, the different ways that she can arrange her stole boa. Okay, and a little calendar. She comes with the standard comb and brush superstar era. These beautiful vacuum pumps, which I adore these vacuum pumps. Okay, a couple of hair picks and a couple of berets. Let me get her off the box. You see, this doll is very delicate. Well, the doll itself, no, but the her outfit is very, very delicate because it's a very, cheap. Yes, it is cheap. It's a cheap imitation of chiffon. I mean, it looks beautiful, but again, if you look at it the wrong way, it'll snag. Sadly, I mean, it's a little cumbersome, just a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I have to pull the boa this way. All right. Okay, she's off her liner. This doll is from a time, excuse me, when Barbie was Barbie. I was watching a video by Disney Girl. I believe that's her name, her channel's name, Disney Girl, last night, and she made a wonderful point about 80s Barbies. How in the 80s, Barbies were just beautiful and glamorous. Okay, no pixelated eyes, no super thick eyebrows, no t-shirt dresses, no big flat feet, and no inspirational weird quotes. Okay, this Barbie wears the Dee Dee head mold. I call her the Dee Dee head mold. Some people like to call it the Spanish head mold. I like to call her the Dee Dee head mold because Dee Dee is the name that she debuted with as a proper name. This head mold had been used on black and Hispanic looking dolls before, Peaches and Cream. But it wasn't until 1985 that she debuted with a proper name, Dee Dee. That's what I call her, the Dee Dee head mold. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Her hair, I believe, is saran. Okay. It's not a solid brown or black. I mean, if you own the doll, you'll know what I mean. It's two shades of dark brown and like orangey reddish brown that are blended. The fibers are blended. So it gives her a more quote unquote natural look. Okay. She is beautiful. She brings your standard superstar era necklace and diamond earrings. Okay. Her gown is stunning. Let me put on her vacuum pumps. I love these sleek vacuum pumps. By the way, shout out to Disney Girl, Disney Princess. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting it. The name of her channel, but shout out to her because she also loves the superstar era. But she's very young. I don't know how old she is, but she looks like a millennial. She looks like her early 20s. So it warms my heart that such a young person has an appreciation for dolls from a time where she wasn't even around, which only reinforces my belief that the superstar era totally rocked. I used to think that, and I said this a million times, that, oh, because, that was my childhood, I'm biased. No, 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 no. Is that dolls really were superior. Really were. In every sense of the word. Dolls were just superior. I'm sorry, I'm struggling a little bit to trying to get her ankles onto the doll stand. Oh, no, it is. Here it is. See, this is what I was trying to do. Okay. So now that this is an Arco stand, by the way. It's not Mattel. But it was, franchised. Let me move up a little bit. By the way, what you see in the background is a painting. A painting that I made myself, okay? I'm going to use her for the thumbnail. I made that painting many, many, many years ago, trying to emulate the superstar era look. You know how in the late 70s, they would draw illustrations of the dolls like this? That's the look that I went for with this painting. Okay. So here is Dee Dee. Not Dee Dee, well, Barbie, because she's not Dee Dee. Let me put her stole around her. Her two-piece. Very, very glamorous. Again, where's the glamour? Where's the glamour in today's dolls? Really, why has the glamour, glamour has gone out the window in favor of politically correctness. Yes, I said it. Politically correctness. Okay? Politics shouldn't be a part of children's lives or their toys. But anyways, so there's Miss Peaches and Cream Barbie wearing the Dee Dee head mold in all her glory. Okay? And I guess this her either little sister or granddaughter or daughter. But whatever. Could she stand? Could she? Yeah! Sister girl can stand without a stand. So let me put her over her. Hey, Mom, will I ever be as beautiful as you? Crickets, crickets, crickets. No, again, this doll is not ugly, but she needs improvement because I've already mentioned, there. Okay, there she is. Let me take the back a little bit so you can see my painting. So there's Peaches and Cream Barbie yesterday and today. And of course, I'm sure you'll agree that, yesterday was just better across the board. Better, better, better. Well, thank you all my fellow brothers and sisters and all. I appreciate the views, the comments, and sharing. I'm very, very happy and delighted to be able to use this platform to express myself, talk some gibberish, okay? And again, I thank you profusely for allowing me to be a little part of your lives by taking up your time, okay? So this is Donnie Dulanto from Miami, Florida, saying have a wonderful day or week, because I don't know when I'm going to make my next video. Honestly, I just don't know when I'm going to make the next video. Okay, I wish I had a schedule, because some of us doll YouTube video makers have some sort of schedule or pattern where they drop a video once a week, once a month, or something like that. I'm sorry. My life circumstances do not permit for a schedule. Okay, I'm terribly sorry. They do not permit for a schedule. I make these videos literally when I'm able to. Okay, and I don't mean that snotty, because there's one video maker, who shall remain nameless, but let's just call her Pepa. Okay, Pepa. When she does her videos, she makes it sound like she's giving of the crumbs of her time, because she goes, "Oh, I'm so busy, but I don't do this for a living, you know. I just do this, when I can. I mean, she sounds so snotty. She sounds snottier than a nose full of boogers. Yeah, I mean, because she really makes it sound like she's doing us a humongous favor of shooting her little videos, which are nice, but again, she just sounds snotty, you know. But I'm not. I'm not snotty. I'm not at all. I'm humble as can be. And there's my brother being very rude, interrupting my video. Bye bye for now.